does taste like some sort of pastry you'd get at a bakery.
Yeah, it's delightful.
Mm-hmm.
It's very light.
I'll eat it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week, we got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What's up?
What it is that it is, Jimmy?
Yeah, what's up, spaghetti fans?
Yeah, pasta pals. Around the
diving
world.
right in.
We got this.
I'm owning it now.
Welcome to another episode of First and Last. We're happy to have you here.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going in blind today. Jimmy picked a show. None of us know what it is. You do, because you can read titles. Congratulations, fans, listeners, haters, angry listening to us. We appreciate you all the same.
I'm about to find out the type of person that's listening to this podcast.
But before we get into that, Joe, how does this podcast work?
We take a TV show and we watch only the first and the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And figure out stuff in between, make up our own storylines, judge it based on
harshly.
the cover and the back cover.
We objectively tell you without any weird stuff in between whether or not you should watch the show. We are the authority when it comes to TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's our tagline.
The authority of TV.
The authority. Having no real understanding of what's happening.
Yeah, no. Don't listen to any of us, ever.
That's a different podcast that listens to like commentary and stuff.
Fair enough. Jimmy, what show are we doing today?
Okay, so I thought that being that the NFL season is kicking up. So last year during the NFL season,
We're watching Friday Night Lights again?
We watched Friday Night Lights, and it was delightful. I thought we had a great time.
That was a great time.
Okay, thank you, Joe. But so in anticipation that this year, because it hasn't started yet, right? By the time,
No.
what day is this?
When this episode comes out, real football is not on yet, I don't believe.
Yeah, preseason. You know.
Still
Pretty close,
preseason.
yeah.
So I thought we'd watch The League,
Okay.
which the three of us are in a fantasy football league.
By the time this comes out, people will be drafting.
Oh yeah, for
There,
sure.
there will have been drafts. There are drafts this week.
Listen
a lot
to
of drafts.
this episode during your draft party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do it. You got a draft party? Listen to me.
At the end, we'll give some draft tips.
We'll tell you about the football.
Jay Cutler, all the way.
Oh God.
I got a
Bring him
hot
back.
tip. He's coming back.
Jay.
He's quitting that TV show he's on, and he's playing football again. For who? New football team.
The Dolphins.
That's an old one. You stepped all over my
A
joke.
brand new football team.
I feel like I read somewhere, and maybe it was also just a joke tweet, or it's like something from like years ago that was like a tweet that was like, Jay Cutler passes physical, he is playing football, and it was kind of like a weird thing that he was still playing football, but it must have been when he came out of like, because I think he retired at one point.
Yeah.
From the
he
Bears, right?
retired, and then he got
Smoking Jet.
paid to play for the
Dolphins.
The
Stood
Dolphins.
up like a Brett Favre situation.
You're not going to turn down that cash, man.
Except he had not a good season, unlike Brett Favre's first season back as a Viking. Sorry, Packer fans, but Brett Favre, legendary quarterback for the Vikings,
Yeah.
had
Hey,
one.
Brett Favre,
had
tweet
his,
at us.
Had his best.
Jay Cutler, no.
Had his best season in the purple and gold.
Joe, you a Jay Cutler fan because you're a Bears guy?
I mean, he's like the best Bears quarterback of all time. Take it or leave it.
I'll leave it.
Okay. So I'm really...
But I don't really care
I
either way.
watched like the first season of this show. I think like while it was on
Mm-hmm.
with folks.
I've seen a
you seen
few
a little bit?
episodes.
It's a pretty good lineup. I remember lolling a lot. Like you got Nick Kroll and Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah, that's
is that right?
Mhm.
Hey, I did it. Like and subscribe.
A lot of funny comedians on this.
Paul Scheer
Yep.
with the tooth gap. You know who I'm talking about, listeners.
Who's the girl? Katie Aselton? How do you say her
Where
name?
is she from?
Probably not
I
Aselton.
know she's from something. Has she done like Drunk History or something? I know her face from somewhere else.
I am not sure. This show looks like it went from October 2009 to December of 2015. 7 seasons, 84 episodes, 16 below
solid.
syndication. Our show is more popular than the
Whoa.
Prime
Well,
for
that's-
league. We can now say our show is more popular because we're over 100. It's fact.
That's not.
It's objective.
Sure, if you want.
Pete's in the room, everybody, so you hear little cat noises through
Pete's
things.
in the house.
And he loves Joe's foot at the moment.
This is
cat
an
mascot.
FX show.
FX or FXX? FX.
No, FXX.
It was before FXX was a thing.
I don't think we've done an FX show before, right? Wilfred?
I don't know. We had to have.
We did Wilfred. That's about it.
That's an Australian
Yeah, maybe.
show.
It's Australian.
That's FXX, mate.
It's Australian, mate. Shrimp on the bobby.
I mean, this is so like what's episode 1 in the league?
Maybe
It's
the
obviously
dingo ate your
about
baby.
a football league.
Yeah. Do you think it's a new league? Or
Yeah,
do you
is
think
it-
we're just
is it-
hopping into
is
a
it
league
draft
that's already been
party?
going on?
Oh, it's for sure.
It's for sure the draft. I feel like it's an ongoing league, though. I feel like they're not.
No, this isn't their brand new league. They're
Yeah.
they're going back.
Yeah, this isn't the first they're like first ever.
Yeah, you're spewing
year.
you're spewing facts and we're spewing speculation over here.
I
know.
I feel like I have like memories coming back.
Did the
Peter's out.
Cat scare you?
Yeah. I have like memories coming back of. I feel like I've seen the first episode, and it's something about like one of the characters gets divorced, and they like have to invite him into their like fantasy football league to like get him less sad or something.
You never want the sad boy in your league, do you?
Yeah,
Unless it's for comedy's sake.
because then he'll
you're fine.
take it very seriously. He's got to get a win.
Yeah, but like they're not gonna let him win, right?
Not just gonna let him, but maybe he'll be really good.
I honestly don't remember much of actual plot in this show.
It's not really that type of show.
And also, I get confused because Nick Kroll, like I more now know him as the douche from Parks and Rec. So like I get confused because I feel like that's not his character in this show, but maybe he's pretty douchey.
I mean, you saying that, and I was just thinking about that. Where 2009, it's a show about a bunch of dudes essentially doing fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be introduced into a pretty solid chunk of maybe a pile of toxic masculinity.
It's gonna get pretty toxic in here.
Yeah.
I bet.
feel
I
that.
bet. I'm going with at least one person gets hit in the balls by another dude because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
By the way,
There'd be a
not
lot of-
funny.
There'd be a lot of jokes at women's expense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's like a.
Male sexuality.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they're
Sorry,
gonna.
what were you? Did that stop you?
It got me.
Male
You got-
sexuality.
you said male sexuality, and I just had to question my entire life here.
Okay, yeah, I should say. Never mind. I'm just gonna be done.
I bet Terrell Owens is mentioned. I don't know.
Oh yeah, who
What's
was a
big
football?
in football in
What
09?
year? 09? Yeah. Ocho Cinco might be involved. Was that
What
year is this?
Was Brett Favre playing?
big?
We're like-
You think Mike Vick is going to be the first guy to
Coasting.
go?
Coasting off of
First pick.
Rex Grossman fever.
I hope. Well, I really just want this show to tell me who to draft in my league.
God,
Probably the week this podcast comes out. I'm
how
gonna
many
need to
people
know.
will still be playing? I bet there's going to be a thing about Jay Cutler in this.
I hope so.
I hope it's going to be a joke about Jay Cutler in this.
Jay Cutler reference.
Yeah.
It's plausible.
You can never go wrong.
Like
with that
he's going to
meme.
go too early or something.
Hmm.
And someone's going to be ridiculed for it.
Smoking Jay in 2009.
2009.
I really
Also,
don't.
he was a Bronco before. They hated him there, and then they got traded.
So, I'm excited to see how dated this show sounds in its jokes. You know.
Yeah. Although, okay, here's my thing. We should probably get to watching it soon, right?
Yeah. Whatever.
But so the writers, I think it's like a male and like a man and wife.
Created by Jeff and Jackie Schaefer.
So Jeff was a writer for like Seinfeld. He was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. So I would think you'd think there'd be not as much chauvinism. Or if there is chauvinism, it's also kind of turned around.
The thing is, you say that, but also we have to go to like what channel this is on. It's on like FX, and the only
Yeah.
other show on FX that I know of is like
It's Always
Sunny. And I mean,
which is now on FX.
which is also just like a extremely toxic show in a way. But it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously
it's-
like satirical, and
Yeah.
it's like doing that. Like, these people are terrible.
Yeah, the worst people.
Look at these people.
Right.
I mean,
So you think all these people are just going to be the worst?
yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I assume they're gonna all be a bad version of like whatever version of a human they are.
themselves.
You know.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Let's go into episode 1. Hopefully entitled "I Just Drafted Smoke and Jay Cutler."
It's entitled The Draft.
Oh, fair
not
enough.
pilot.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cool.
Yes, thank you. We'll see you after that.
You're welcome.
I didn't thank you.
Well,
And we're back. We have drafted our teams for the league, including predictions ready for the final episode. But first, we talk about the first episode, because that is how this podcast works.
what are you doing right now?
I don't know.
This is not a thing.
Is it what?
It's not a thing that
Am I
usually
not-
happens.
Am I not doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay, sweet. Well, things that we normally do, Jimmy, that I
Oh,
know you're
damn
not
it,
ready
I know
for,
you're
'cause
gonna do it.
I'm staring at you not holding a phone. Do you have a write-up for us? Joe, what are your general thoughts on this first episode while Jimmy scrambles to get a write-up?
That's fine. There's some lulls. It's a lot of comedians doing work.
Yeah.
It's kind of somewhat in the style of, like a Curb Your Enthusiasm, where it's very improvised.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if how much of this show is like there's a script, but then they're like, how about we just run that again
Yeah.
and again and again, and you just kind of say whatever.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. I laughed.
Yeah, which works if you're the dudes
Some
on your show are
weird
funny.
things were said. Some messed up things were
There was
done.
a pretty solid pedophile subplot for a while.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, though. I thought they did a pretty good job with that, of just setting it up to look like it was bad.
Yeah.
That felt like Seinfeld to me, very much.
Yeah,
That's probably something that legitimately happened in Seinfeld. That's just that same, like, they've got this, like, smart kid who's going to, like, win them a bunch of money or something, and then parents, like, walk in on something that they don't they misconstrue.
I can say I don't believe that happened in Seinfeld.
Well,
I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld while playing video games recently.
curb your enthusiasm then.
Yeah, man. What do you got for us, Jim?
Okay, the guys go to Kevin's house during Ellie's 5th birthday to determine the draft order, and later, Andre throws a party during the draft itself, at which Pete announces he is splitting from his wife. Did you get that, listeners?
Is that it?
There's
Oh,
a
that was
lot
it?
of characters, a lot of name dropping. So we've got the league, which seems to be more people than we actually see, apparently, because some people are...
Oh, you think so?
They
Well,
mentioned there were because
There was an offhand
Never-
line about
Oh,
it.
there's these two guys are auto drafting. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
some
was-
other people.
I
on
was
the
waiting for
phone
them
or
to.
something.
I was waiting for them to say something because I was like, "There's 5 people in their league. You can't have 5 people in your league.
That's not
you
enough
need
people.
an even number." And then they were like, "These 2 dudes are whatever, and this other guy's auto drafting." So there's 5 of them plus like 3 other ones, I think. So I think they have an 8-person league
Okay,
potentially.
all right.
But so they covered their bases there on an offhand comment.
Yeah.
I suppose we should run through the main 5
Sure.
people. I'm sure, Jimmy, you have them locked in.
Yeah, I do. So we got it says Kevin's house. So it's Kevin and his wife Jenny, who the joke is that Jenny actually is the brains behind their team, and it's their daughter Ellie's 5th birthday.
But it's funny because they joke. They're like, "Oh, you let Jenny run your team," and she's like, "I don't let her run my team." And then she keeps coming up to him. She's like, "Just let me run your team this year."
Yeah, and then behind the scenes, she's clearly the brains behind
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So there's Kevin and
they were
Jenny,
funny. And then we got Andre,
who's Paul Scheer.
who throws the party at he's some sort of doctor.
He's a dentist, I think.
It's some sort of dentist, and he's got a swanky new pad or something, and so he wants to throw the draft party. Then we
Hey,
have Ruxin.
He had a pretty cool draft party because he actually had he hired bartenders and stuff and whatever. And if one of us was cool enough to host a draft party that had catering and bartenders, I'd be like, "This is a cool draft party."
Yeah, to be totally into it. Do it, Jimmy.
You're our commissioner. You're our commissioner for our league.
Hey.
And we're recording
That's
this.
not.
Do
that's
it,
not,
Jimmy.
That's not what we're doing right now. Okay, so then we have Ruxin, who's Nick
Kroll.
Nick Kroll. I couldn't say it from my mouth. And him and Kevin are lawyers. Seemingly one is a defense attorney and one is a not.
Offense attorney.
Offense attorney.
You got your defense attorneys. You got your offense attorneys.
You got
you're
your
playing
linebacker
feet
attorneys.
balls.
You got your special teams attorneys.
Oh man. And they had a pretty funny scene like versus each other where Nick Kroll or Ruxin won the first pick of the draft, and they trade picks to help like settle their case.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty clever. Who else? Then we got Pete, who seems like he's like the main guy.
Pete won. He's the returning champion of the league, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I believe he's. And
Yeah.
he might be the commissioner too.
No, Kevin said he's the commissioner.
Oh, okay. Pete was. I thought maybe he was a commissioner because he was making that like video.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Right.
by the way, I think some sort of video quality in our league, if I can go meta right now,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
video quality would be great.
You want some video trash
I
talk?
want some video trash talk.
Yeah. They tried to do that a few years back with Google Hangouts. Remember that?
Mm.
I've heard.
What happened to that? That just kind of died, huh?
It died with Google Plus because no one cares about it.
Yeah.
We just want a
I thought
search
that
engine
would've been
Google.
a cool
Leave us
thing.
alone.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, anyway, so Pete, he kind of seems like the main like white bread guy. He seems like a lead in a Kevin Smith movie. You know what I mean? Like, has he been in it? Like, legitimately, has he been in a Kevin Smith movie? Because I think
Mark
for
Duplass?
sure he seems like who's that guy who's
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
okay besides Ben Affleck.
Matt Damon.
Okay, I guess those are both good examples of just white dudes in stereotypical dudes.
So what's the
He
question?
was
you're actually
like,
asking?
my name is Earl or whatever. He was in like Mallrats.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
That's what this guy just reminds me of. So he's having some marriage troubles, but he's like Mr. Fantasy. He's won like 3 times. He's got the current trophy, which, by the way, sidebar, I forgot until we watched this pilot that. So the trophy is called the Shiva,
Mm-hmm.
which we didn't learn in this pilot, but
I mean, I think we did. I think they said that.
they said they said Shiva, and it's a big trophy, and it's got this girl's picture on it.
And they had a really dope like board that they used, like they tracked their
They had a pretty
draft
cool
on.
draft board,
And
yeah.
it said like it was like the draft or whatever, and then it had its subtitle, which was said the quest for Shiva.
Quest for the Shiva. So the Shiva we learn later is like someone's like lost love that they could never that like, or maybe all of them. I don't know. Some girl who no one ever
they
dated,
all loved her.
and that was actually in our fantasy football league. The source for our trophy, which is called the Mingo, which is named after a girl that Josh pined for, and we joked that he could never obtain because then the whole point of the league is that Josh can't ever just can't ever win, and he hasn't to this date.
So you just took that from the league.
I stole it straight from the league. It's called the Mingo and not the Shiva.
I want to be very clear. No, I have never won this league. Yes, one day I shall win this league.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so anyway, then we got Pete, and then we got Taco.
And fuck you, Jimmy.
Taco, is he like somebody's cousin or what? Do we
I
ever?
think
His
it's
name is
Kevin's
his name
brother.
is Taco. I don't know.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's, yeah,
I could
it
believe
might be
that.
Kevin's. It's someone's brother.
And he definitely doesn't really care or know what's going on,
Mhm.
but he's won once, which has to come up later as just
Yeah.
something that they just can't stand
Mhm.
because he doesn't know what's happening. He tried to draft some like Canadian like XFL player or something at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's basically the. Oh, and then
That's the crew.
Pete's wife, currently Megan, who put a finger in his butt. Well, they had sex.
That she did.
There's
He
quite
did
the
not
sex scene that
Like it.
when I watch sex scenes with Joe, I can only go, I hope Joe's having a great time right now.
It was right before the food came, so it's like it was a weird time. It was very uncomfortable. It was not consensual
The finger in the
anal
butt.
play.
Mm-hmm.
The sex was consensual.
Sure.
Just,
Up until that part.
Putting it out there.
What else?
So they were talking on the phone at some point, and one of the guys, I think it was Pete, was talking to Kevin, and Kevin was on the toilet, and he was pooping, having his personal time.
Yeah.
But he was like drinking a beer, like in the middle.
Just drinking a Bud Light.
And I was just curious on whether or not anyone is actually eating food or drank liquids while on the toilet.
While pooping.
No.
Not a thing. Because some people, I feel
No,
like
absolutely
some
not.
people like totally do it.
I never and will never do that, but I have had a very similar conversation with someone when I found out that they were on the toilet talking to me over the phone.
Mm.
And it was like really? Why? Like, is this, you do this? This is a thing you do all the time? It was just, yeah.
I have
I've been
walked
doing this the whole
into
time.
the work bathroom, like not a single bathroom, but like multiple stalls and urinals.
And someone's on the phone.
And I've been like peeing at a urinal, and then I'm like, and you hear like, yeah, no, it's cool. It's like, what? Yeah, no, babe, I'll talk to you like later. No, but it's like whatever. And I just like when I hear that, I go like, try to
Just so that somebody
fart really
knows.
loud. I flush every toilet next to me. Don't talk on the phone in the bathroom. I mean, at your own home, I think it's probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
I
way
don't think he was really pooping.
not in the scene. He probably wasn't
It just
acting. And
seemed
pooping at the same time.
he just said like, this is like my time.
I had a friend in college who definitely like has eaten like ate a bowl of cereal on the toilet.
Ugh.
Like, why though?
He said he used to eat food on the toilet all the time. Like he would like grab like food and he would eat it and poop at the same time. And then he said one day he was eating a bowl of cereal and then he like kind of thought about everything he was doing at that moment and just like put the bowl of cereal down and like never ate on the toilet again because he like grossed himself out. And I was like, good. You should have known that before you did that.
There's just too much going on. Like, why do you got to multitask that much?
Why
Like,
he
you're full on pooping?
You're just mad about the multitasking aspect.
Well, it just seems like it makes your breakfast and your poop worse.
You
That's a double
definitely
whammy.
got to make the breakfast worse.
Yeah.
I bet it probably enhances the poop a little bit. It's a little bit more fun.
You feel like you're like getting stuff rolling.
Yeah, you're doing
There's
it.
just too many smells.
Yeah, a lot of
Too many smells intruding your tastes. So much of your taste is
I don't need weird
smell.
I don't need weird smells when I'm eating.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
No.
I want the smells of the food, and that is the only smell I
I want
want.
the smells of the food to not be poop.
Yeah, and I hope the food doesn't
Especially
smell like
mine.
poop. Wait.
Let's move on. I had a few just other notes, and one is that, like, Joe, this is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I
Is
didn't
this
even.
your favorite show?
Favorite show? I mean, there's nothing really Chicago about it.
Yeah, after the like
The shot of the
theme.
skyline.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said that. I must have missed the skyline. I wasn't paying enough attention because I didn't even know it was in
it
Chicago.
was in the opening credits,
Oh.
and that was the only reference. But that's fun. Also, right away, so when Pete was making his little video, his fun little pre-draft trash talk video, he was mentioning that this is I think he said this is the 5th season of their fantasy football. So it's been going on for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've completed 4 seasons.
So it's kind of fun. We're like entering in on, some old-time
Yeah,
rivalry.
it's already established.
And then so in 2009, Adrian Peterson, former famous Viking, was the first pick of their draft.
Now current famous broke Redskin.
Oh, no.
I'm sure he's got money.
Not
You'd
according.
probably give him like
not
$1
according
million
to the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently
Oh.
he's poor now.
Yeah, I mean, he's still playing, so
It's got time to make that up.
he's currently a Redskin still.
Good for him. I hope he runs to the moon and back.
I'm sure he will not.
That would be impressive.
Look at the stats. You guys talk.
I mean, that's it. Was it too bro for you?
No, it wasn't.
Was it bro enough?
Was it bro enough?
I think it was
Turn
right
of
in the middle of bruh.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like fine. I mean, I totally understand what this show's about. Like, I'm in it if I'm into this comedy, like fully. Like, I'm like good show. You know. I think as my older adult self now, I've been like, this seems kind of fun. I bet I won't watch this show a lot. You know, especially if it was like week to week. I mean, now that I could like just stream it on Hulu that it's on, I could see myself maybe watching it. But if it was week to week, there's like no way this show would like hold me.
Yeah.
Like based on the pilot. At least.
I think it's interesting, like on the topic of brewiness. I think like the comedians themselves are like weird, nerdy kind of comics.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a very bro-y like setup.
Well, I kind of feel like this show also maybe because I don't think, at least as far as their lifestyles, doesn't reflect like any of ours. Like we all live in a city, or I mean, we're all like in relationships, but like none of us have kids. You know, we all kind of like work and do as we please and kind of do that. And all these guys are like suburb families, and they have to like seemingly like ask permission, like they're like afraid of their wives.
Yeah, like
and
this this league is like their one getaway.
This is like their one getaway thing, and it's I could see how this like was somebody like in a, I don't know, I don't know people like that like are in relationships, or were like, my wife will let me do this, or like we have to like ask permission and do these things. It seems, I'm like, to me that seems so foreign. But but that's kind of like the joke of being a married man with kids. I guess like whether or not it's true or not, maybe one day we'll experience it. Hopefully not like that.
I don't know. Also, like fantasy football is something you do on your phone. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's funny because one of the guys was like, oh, I don't think I have time. And it was like, after you do draft day, which is like maybe 2 hours of commitment, you literally have 5 minutes worth of time on your phone to set your stuff up.
Yeah, do all your pooping.
Yeah. And you got a job, like do some research at work. Come on. Do what everybody else does.
Guess how many yards Adrian Peterson had last year for the Redskins?
75.
13.
1,042 yards and 7 touchdowns.
We were wrong.
His longest rush was for 90 yards. How old is this? He's 33.
Younger than me.
He's our age. Good Lord.
So I can see how this show is like geared for people that love fantasy football, and also maybe like married dudes with like 3 kids, you know, who like literally don't get to go do stuff. So they can be like, haha, fantasy football and friends. I remember those things. So
I remember having friends.
But on that, yeah, I feel like on that note though, like I feel like the comedians are weird enough that it's just like, also if you like weird comedies, like you don't even really need to know about football or any of this stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, it's almost like when we watched The Big Bang Theory 2 weeks ago, like it's they say science stuff, but it's like you don't need to know the football players' names. You just need to know when they say weird name here, you're like, probably a football player. Haha. Like, you know, I guess you get a little bit out of it more when you go, I know that Adrian Peterson's a running back. Yeah, dopamine. But like, it's naturally occurring in the body, Jimmy.
Well, sure.
LSD. But
there we go.
So yeah, I mean, it's a good show. It seems like a good show. But I just like currently I can't see it in its current form, how it would hold me for season on season.
Yeah. Especially because
like fall off.
You could feel them just sort of dicking around.
Right? Yeah.
Like I would think that would get kind of repetitive.
Agreed. Do we got any more, or should we dive into predicts?
Let's do the predicals, the Don predicals.
All right, I'll do mine first. I did one for every person, essentially. Ooh. I didn't do one for Jenny.
Okay.
Because toxic masculinity. But it makes sense why I didn't do it for Jenny, and I can pretty much lump her with Kevin anyway. So number 1, Andre wins this season's final fantasy football league.
Dang.
Okay.
because I think he's the butt of all jokes and never will win.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the wedding at the end is Andre wins.
Finally wins.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Pete is dating Misha Barton
Okay.
from OC fame.
Just
Sure.
randomly.
I just randomly pulled that out. She's like one of those people where everyone kind of knows who she is.
Mm-hmm.
And this show seems like it would be one of those shows where they like pull a famous celebrity woman out
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah.
like the last season for a couple episodes. And
Yeah,
Pete
especially
would
the
be the
last
guy that
season.
would be the random one. Because I don't feel like his...
She's like the celebrity they tried to get a new season, to try to get ratings up.
Yeah, they try to figure it out. I think Taco is clean, a.k.a. he doesn't do drugs.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You think he's what do you call it? Something core? I think he's straight edge.
Hardcore.
I think he's straight edge.
Sure. If that's what he wants to call himself, then that's what he is.
All right.
I think Kevin isn't playing in the league anymore.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think he's on the show. I just
Mhm.
think he's not participating in the league. So
So
Kevin,
that doesn't mean so maybe Jenny
maybe
has
yeah,
just taken over.
potentially, yeah. So, and then I think Ruxin has an eye patch.
All right. For at
How
least one
many
scene.
predicts was that?
It was 5 for 5 people.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I didn't do a Jenny also. But it's kind of like, it'd be fun if Kevin wasn't playing and then Jenny was. Like she took his spot.
Mhm.
That'd be fun. So those are mine.
I have that there's I originally said NFL guest star, but then I crossed it out to be more specific and said Chicago Bear guest star.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smoking Jay Cutler.
Yeah. I think that at least part of the episode takes place in Vegas. Because I feel like that's where you like cap off.
God, they seem like Vegas
You
bros.
go like you go fantasy to the max in Vegas. I said that the league itself does not end with this episode. I think they intend to keep going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed it was the end of this season of the
Mhm.
of football,
Mm-hmm.
and there was all intentions. I kind of agree with you there.
And then I said that something gets set on fire.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Are you
My
reevaluating
Don
everything you've done?
Predicles. You guys know that guy?
Don Rickles?
Don Rickles.
Yeah, we know.
Hogan's Heroes.
We know who Don Rickles is.
I'm just trying to make that stick. Okay. Number 1. I also think that Andre wins.
Heyo.
And I put a ... finally, like he's maybe this is like the first time. Okay, number 2, there's a hot dog.
Nice. Just like lying around.
Just bringing it back. So in the first, that was a thing, right? For a while, we were doing hot dog predictions.
We were guessing someone eats a hot dog.
Yeah.
At some point.
So in the first episode, the kid, the Oracle, they call him, who's supposed to be a fantasy guru. They're like pointing him out at the
he was
birthday party,
licking
and they're
a hot
like,
dog.
"That kid's licking a hot dog." He's like, "Yeah, it's my hot dog. It's my Oracle." Okay, that's what Kevin said. It was not a phallic reference.
Hope not. It was a 9-year-old boy.
Number 3, I also think there's a football player
Okay.
cameo. I did not get more specific than that.
Do you wanna?
I'm gonna go Washington Redskins.
Write it down.
Once we're talking about it. This is a pencil. Does that
Yeah.
count?
And then what's your last one?
The last one is, unlike Josh, I think Taco does drugs. And I literally wrote all these before we walked back into the
Wow.
podcast room. So
Awesome. It sounds good to
Love
me.
it.
All right, should we dive into this last episode and see?
also Octopus Monster.
Well, you can't just
Number
well,
5.
I mean, you can have it. I'm sure there won't be
Hey.
one. All right. Well, we're gonna dive into this finale, and we'll see you after the finish of the league. And we're back. We done with the finale of the league. Something about Shiva Trophy. Something about the end of the league.
Something series finale. Something.
Something. I was pretty bored.
Something predicts something. First and last podcast. We'll see you next week.
.gmail.net.
You got to write it for us, Jim?
Yeah, okay, so this episode, the series finale, that was intentionally a finale, was called The Great Night of Shiva. And I say that intentionally because while watching it, you might not assume that this is wrapping up an entire 7 seasons of a show.
Definitely not until maybe the very, very end when they like forward 18 years for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. They did like a Parks and Rec last season in about 2 seconds.
I mean, just like a lot of shows.
They did a flash forward.
They did a flash. Okay, anyway. The thing is, the little write-up I have here is the Shiva, the Sacco, and the Snip are all for the taking. These are all different trophies. I assume the Sacco is the last
worst
place.
Yeah, I think so.
And the Snip, I don't really understand how the points were scored for that, but it was just that Jenny and Kevin, whoever won, didn't have their parts snipped for their sexual parts.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Their ability to impregnate. Okay, anyway. Going on, Ruxin has to make a decision that could impact his chances of winning and could tear the league apart. So Ruxin knows that. So Andre and Megan are together now. Megan was Pete's wife in the first episode, and Ruxin knows that Megan is pregnant, but with Pete's baby and not Andre's.
Dun-dun.
And then he spends a good amount of time having some sort of dream with Larry David as his future self.
I mean, that was definitely the best part about this
Oh,
episode.
by far.
Was just a little like Larry David comedy happening.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was great.
Just made me want to watch Curb.
Yeah. Maybe that was the big that was like the big cameo for this finale.
Yeah. Larry David ever play for the Bears?
Maybe he might have played left tackle for a season or
Jets, I think.
Seems like it.
So
maybe he's a Giants guy. I bet he's a Giants guy.
yeah, they that was like the biggest part about the majority of this episode was like Ruxin like sleeping and having a dream with Larry David in it, who was future Ruxin, trying to decide whether or not to tell Andre
the secret.
And his entire scenario was, if I tell him, will it affect me like winning fantasy football
this season?
It's funny. I mean, it is funny because the whole show is like based on the fact that like all of these guys care about fantasy football so much that everything they do, they want to know whether or not that might change the outcome of them winning or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, will I win this week if I do this thing? Then I'll do it.
Yeah, and they're just kind of horrible to each other for the entire football season. I'm glad we're not like that, guys.
We are vocally mean to each other.
There's some trash
but
talk.
nobody.
There has to be some.
But so far, no one's impregnated somebody else's wife.
As far as we know.
So far.
Yeah.
So far.
And then there was Taco was around, and he was like mysteriously, he was like trying to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
He ran like some
Taco.
like B&B potentially that was like basically in shambles.
Yeah, looks like it got burnt up.
I will say that Taco just seemed like he was dumb, but I never saw him do drugs.
Yeah.
And
he's holding drugs.
was he?
I think it was during Ruxin's like hypothetical future, so I don't know if it counts, but he didn't do them anyway. He took it from his son and was like, don't take it from your dad's stash.
Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, that was like Taco thing, and he like goes, I'm gonna mysteriously disappear, and then he like reappeared. And then there was a new character named Raffi.
Mm-hmm. Played by Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah, and he
was also great.
I always remember him as the like cologne guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Like the cologne mogul, scent mogul.
Yeah.
That's what else is he in? That do you have anything, or is that all what you guys know him as well?
I know him as, because since then I've watched a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and he's a reoccurring character.
Oh, okay.
The same way that I feel like he's a reoccurring character in all of these shows, where he's like in it quite a bit, but like as this random weird character
Completely
who does
ridiculous.
the craziest stuff.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. So
He's funny. He had sex with a half broken watermelon in this show.
he did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that was
kind of crying.
that
And
was a little weird. That was a little weird.
it was very Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah.
It was. His whole part.
I mean, he's got a bit to play, and he plays it well.
Yeah.
What else happened?
Okay, so like the first 15 minutes of this show is just, or at least it felt that long, was the baby, not even the baby shower, the gender reveal for Megan and Andre's baby.
They're having a boy.
And like a lot of that time was, much to Joe's pleasure, an a cappella group called the Dre Tones.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear every time he said like the blah tones. I was like, "What are you saying?"
Because
Dre
his name's Andre.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes full sense. But
So Joe, you're gonna start a new group called the Joe Tones?
I might as well
Yeah, think you
put it
should.
together.
Think you should.
I'd see the Joe tones.
Yeah. The Super Joe Tones, the OC Joe Tones, strike back.
Mm-hmm.
The ska band.
I understood your reference.
Okay. Oh, and then there was a quick reference that I forgot about. So, in the first season, because that's all I think I've seen of this, Taco makes a big deal out of Eskimo Brothers. Have you heard of this?
Yeah,
Is this
that's
a real
where
thing?
it's where
Yeah.
you bang the same person.
Yeah. So, Andre calls himself and Pete Eskimo husbands.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty funny. A little reference. Oh, and then the one callback to the pilot. You guys know what I'm talking about?
The Oracle?
Yeah, they brought the Oracle back, and he was licking like an eggplant or something.
Wait, what? I did not.
It was in the dream sequence.
Oh, it was in the dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
They, Kevin and Jenny spot the Oracle like a market. What's the word?
Like a farmer's market.
Like a farmer's market, and the Oracle's there
Okay.
licking stuff.
And then the other thing that they did was most of them, not all, but most of them went to like a religious ceremony for like the god
yeah.
Shiva,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they brought like their Shiva. They brought all the trophies, the Sacco, the Shiva,
Yeah.
and the Snip, to like bless them, and then they revealed the winner of the league. Like while they had like time, and they just like
While the people were trying to worship.
Yeah, while people were trying to worship, and then apparently like a coin won. What I didn't get that part.
A coin became a player in the league somehow.
Yeah, maybe there was like an odd amount of players.
Yeah, maybe they ran
like an auto draft.
I could see that being like a thing where like in the last season, like let's make it an odd amount and then like have that be a weird thing come up. So that was kind of weird. I thought that was weird that they a coin won. Yeah, it
so nobody won.
Seemed very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So
They did show really briefly, and I thought maybe we should pause on it to see who like won. It showed the base of the Shiva trophy. Well, that was the other thing is a great prediction would have been that like they actually like we actually see Shiva and she's like a character, which she was in this.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason Mantzoukas basically just creeped her out.
yeah, well she like
you do.
She like sewed Kevin's balls off or something like that.
Oh yeah, she was like the surgeon or
Yeah,
something.
She's a doctor.
Yeah.
She went to high school with them.
Seems great.
So yeah, that was that show.
Yep.
Thoughts? I mean, it was definitely a weird finale as far as finales go, especially for a show that knew it was going to be ending.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was just kind of like the end. It was like just the end of another league.
Mm-hmm.
They did like a wacky thing, which I wouldn't have been surprised if they did a wacky thing like that at the end every time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then with Andre's baby with Megan, they did like an 18 years later, where they like sung a song
Oh yeah.
to the kid and were like, "Your dad's Pete. Welcome to the league," like
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was super psyched.
And
His dad wasn't
and
Andre.
he was very happy about that. So I mean, and that was like time moved forward.
Mhm.
End of the show.
Yeah.
So
Well, we said in the beginning that like it's not a very like plot heavy show,
no.
so it's not super surprising that they just sort of flop out of this without much plot.
Yeah,
either.
I mean, I kind of assume every season's just one season of their football league,
Mhm.
essentially. So we just got 5 leagues happening, and that's when they can change anything they want, you know?
Mhm.
Well, last season didn't work. We added this character. Let's get rid of him and add something else.
Yeah.
Take something away. Do whatever. So
And none of it matters. It's all just a vessel for jokes, right? It's
Mhm.
just these comedians just like spitballing jokes.
yeah,
So, I mean, we got Larry David,
that was great.
so it's like
I'll always accept Larry David.
none of the plot matters, but it's like, hey, let's get the last few of our jokes in here. We'll throw in Larry David,
Mhm.
and we'll be out.
I think that kind of still like cements my feelings from episode 1 until now,
Mm-hmm.
which is just like, yeah, it's just a vessel for jokes. This is just a show with jokes
Mm-hmm.
without much of a real plot or anything. I feel like Seinfeld's the only show that's ever really nailed it to keep me going, like
Mhm.
keep me wanting to watch it forever. And so I was like, yeah, I just don't think this show can hold my attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thought on the show.
Yeah, like I mean, even between Seinfeld and this, like Seinfeld is, even though it doesn't like it's not necessarily continuous and there's not growth, it's like it's funny situations.
Yeah.
And that's funny situations is bigger than just like funny jokes.
Yeah, because they don't need to put themselves into weird situations to like play fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld, at least every episode has to like go like, oh, they're in a parking ramp, they're in a Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a naked woman across the street.
Yeah.
Just naming all the Seinfeld episodes I've seen recently.
Whereas this just feels more like the only real situations are they're trying to win that week.
They're trying to like fuck each other over,
Right.
or
So
do
in
something.
in one way or another, they're trying to gain leverage over someone, but then beyond that, it's just jokes,
yeah. So
and they're funny usually.
yeah, no, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's definitely funny, and there's no hindrance. Like I don't even think this is a bad show.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the way it is, it just wouldn't hold my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy?
I don't think it's a great show. I think trying to remember like the first season, I feel like it was kind of outrageous. There's a lot of like funny, crazy stuff, and they talked about football, and that was interesting to me at the time. But I feel like that only lasts so long.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so many places you can really go with that.
Yep.
So 7 seasons is actually feels like a long time for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even I don't know when Jason Mantzoukas joined, but even then, you're just like, that might be telling in like a sitcom these days. Like, oh, like 3rd or 4th season's rolling around. Now Jason Mantzoukas is a character because they're trying to make it interesting again.
Charlie Sheen's too full of tiger blood. We better get Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure there were several. I didn't actually look this up, but several there were cameos of football players and stuff.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure,
feel like
yeah,
I'm sure.
what's his name? MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew,
Okay.
little cannonball hamster running back from like the Jaguars or whatever. He was on. He's like a commentarian. Sagittarius. Commentator. Now,
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure he was on this show at some point.
I mean, why not?
Which
get
what
paid?
in what context and what no league, no fantasy football league just all of a sudden has. You don't just start a league and then football players just hang out.
Well, I guess I won't have Aaron Rodgers come to our draft party then.
Oh, Pete won $1 million in this. That seemed like a throwaway.
Yeah. It was totally a throwaway. It's so funny because like nobody cared.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
like,
joke, was that nobody cared.
Nobody cared. No.
That was his plot line for this episode. He did fantasy. It's a real thing. The like daily
Draft Kings,
fantasy
yeah.
Draft Kings. That was their like media, whatever their drop product placement.
I bet a bunch of people that watched this show when it was on went, "Oh, DraftKings. Yeah, I should check it out."
Yeah, I could will know books.
I bet it worked great.
How will people watch this show? Let's see. We got Larry David for that audience, and then we got DraftKings for the people who care about football.
They got Larry David for me, and then DraftKings for all the gambling
And they
addicts.
just kind of made fun of the other people playing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
good.
that was funny when those people were like playing. That actually was like, "Why are you yelling at me?" You're like, "I don't want to talk to you. You're we're fighting against each other." He's like, "I'm smack talking you.
Yeah.
Don't assume that I eat shit or something like that."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oof,
Shit
man.
talking.
Don't look at our fantasy football thread.
They'd mark that explicit probably.
It's all in good fun. And everyone involved knows it, so it's fine."
I think so.
I'm ready to get into predictions. I don't have much more to say about the show. After that,
Predictions.
I thought it was good. I think if you like the humor, it's good. You're gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not much of a first and last.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
not much of a first and last for sure. But I think you definitely know what you're gonna get when you see that first episode,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the same in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can only imagine that the meat in between was pretty much the exact same,
Mm-hmm.
with various cameos as well. So
Yeah.
that's what you're getting, listeners. Now, for what I got.
Fire up your Ron Predicles.
Andre wins the league. He did not.
No.
Pete is dating Misha Barton. He is not. Taco is clean. Doesn't do drugs. I'm going to need a ruling on this. We didn't see him do drugs.
I guess.
So I don't know if that counts or not. Because I guess I can't definitively prove that he doesn't do drugs anymore.
Right, that's a tough one to prove
He
out.
did burn down his own B&B.
People
He said the pony did it.
people start fires all the time and don't do
He
drugs.
said
Jim.
a pony smoked in his bed. Which leads me to believe drugs were involved.
Oh my God. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take a point for this. And the reason why is because now that you said that again, remember in the very first episode, he had a pony pipe? It was literally a pony, bong that he used.
Yeah, that's right. It was a
So you
unicorn.
think that's what he's talking about?
I think he was just talking about that unicorn bong.
Mm.
I'm going to go with that. I won't take a point because
Yeah,
I'm a good
interesting.
man. Kevin isn't playing in the league. I'm pretty sure he was.
He must have because he lost.
And then Ruxin has an eye patch. I had two versions of Ruxin, and neither one had an eye patch.
Neither one.
So I'm gonna chalk that up to 1,000 points.
Good.
That sounds right.
I got 0.
I had a Chicago Bear guest star, which we didn't have. It ends up in Vegas, which it didn't. The league does not end, which I guess it didn't.
Yeah, the league did not end for sure.
And something gets set on fire. I don't remember fire.
They mentioned fire,
Well,
The Airbnb,
The Airbnb
had been
burnt
on
down.
fire.
Yeah.
but that had
previously.
already happened. So
So the 1 point.
Sure. Okay, I also had Andre wins. He did not. Number 2 was that there was a hot dog and Rafi was totally just randomly eating a hot dog.
Just for no reason eating hot dog.
Which is great. So there's one, and then no Redskins player. Taco does drugs, so he never actually did any drugs.
You
in
get no
this
points for that.
episode.
no points.
He was holding anyway, and then no octopus monster that I saw.
No, not so much.
So that's one old point for you as well.
I'll take one. There was a couple more Vikings references that made me happy as far as the draft. They talked about Stephon Diggs for a second. Ruxin was trying to decide.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody dropped AP again, which is fun for me.
You know, he's all over the place.
He's still scoring 1,000 yards apparently.
Yeah, but only 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, but for the Redskins, it was probably all the touchdowns they had last season.
Great, we just lost. Any Redskins fans, hit us up at FNL Podcast.
Just kidding. Redskins are awesome.
Cool. Well, hey, good job. We have one more episode left of season 4.
Oh, wow.
And then we hit the
Before the
first and
lasties?
lasties again. The
Ooh.
4th rendition.
A New Hope.
Dang.
I don't think that's what it's called. I don't think that. I'm wondering if
That should be.
I normally name the first and lasties literally before like we even. Oh, it's not called anything. I guess it's called A New Hope.
Heck yeah, it is. If it were called anything
I'm
else,
writing
I
it
would
down on the
leave.
spreadsheet that I keep track of right now.
All right, then it's official.
First and lasties, A New Hope.
You heard it here.
Way to go, Joe. Way to name some. You've done it. Your
Episode 4.
Your legacy is fulfilled.
Well, you know what? I just have the most original jokes.
No one's
Star
ever
Wars-
made that
yeah,
joke.
no
They're
one's
the
ever-
most original, and they're the most funny. But yeah, we got
No one's ever made a Star Wars reference.
we got one more episode before the end, and then we'll get to the first and lasties, and the week after that. If you guys want to hit us up, give us show suggestions or other stuff such as that, you can hit us up at FNL Podcast on the Gmails, at the Twitters, Facebooks, and YouTubes are things that we got.
Those are things. We promise.
/ season 5
/ yes.
_
_ ... Yeah, I'm just gonna say goodbye now. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Wait, do I just?
Joe
You
says
said-
goodbye.
Joe
Joe
said-
says goodbye now.
Oh,
Joe
man,
says
I forgot.
bye now?
Oh, man.
I
even think
saved
about
a
it.
couple of whales and I come back and Joe's saying
Now
goodbye.
Joe says goodbye.
Oh.
He
It's the
literally
world.
he had a moment of weakness and
He's
forgot.
a new man now, Mr. Joe.